Tell me about your buddy.
Well, he was really cool and he was very old. He was like 7 years old. He was very cool, and last time he was 90 and was dead, and first he was in a little itty tiny hole. And when he did that hole, he buried a pup. He used to have, his name was Cool Pup, but he died, and he buried him in the hole, and he digged it and put soil and water so it can grow a plant. Even when it get ready to rain, he'd get up and he was a zombie, and everybody freaked out on the TV. Everybody freaked out on computer. Everybody freaked out on the whole world. I said, what? Oh, great. One time I walked out the door and saw a big, huge zombie, and I said, ah! Get up! God! I get a bright sun and flashed in his face and throw the gun, and I knifed him.
We want to hear about James Johnson.
Well,
tell us more about James Johnson.
Well, James Johnson was very cool. He was very artistic, and he was very cool. And for one thing, I was there.
He was there?
He was there all for my help. And he wanted me vacuum and everything.
Okay.
But he had it a bit. It was different in the shark.
Yeah, but you said, what was you saying about him not letting you go outside, and what'd you tell Grandpa?
You?
Yeah.
He didn't want me to go outside because there were snakes out back.
Yeah.
And he didn't wanted me. Yeah, because there's snakes.
And what happened to James Johnson?
Well, he got outside and sneaked, and there were snakes, and he ate him.
Well, now you said
and he died.
You told me that James Johnson went to the hospital.
Yeah, but he was built together because God built him together back, and he put down that cloud with a hot air balloon. You get down that cloud again.
Well, now you're coming up with a different story.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about James Johnson some more. But when he was putting out cloud, I'm doing a story about when he was putting out cloud.
Well, I want to hear about when you said you was James Johnson's son.
Well, I was, but now I'm yours.
Well.
And now Grandpa was and Grandma.
Well, you're Mommy and Daddy's son. You're my grandson.
Yeah.
And he brought you to the house, the old junkie house?
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
Mhm.
Oh, did he go to the hospital?
Yeah.
And how old was he?
90.
90.
Yep. That was
And what happened to him in the hospital?
Well, he died, and God tried to get him. He was jerking him and that, but he won't wake up because he was dead.
Huh.
And yeah, and God was trying to shake him and help him and do him and everything, but it didn't work. He tried to put some in his mouth and try to let him swallow it, but he didn't wake up again. And God tried to do something, tried to turn on his vacuum, and he tried to wake up, but he didn't. He was snoring, and he was dead. And God think of something else. Hit a golf ball on his head.
Now you're getting crazy.
And he tried to vacuum his veins off.
Now, yeah, ain't what you told Papa earlier.
Well,
you told Papa that James Johnson showed you how to drive a remote control car, and James Johnson used to take you to the store,
Well, I didn't tell Dad first. I told him he wouldn't want me to go outside, but he didn't. I just didn't tell him he didn't want me to. He just didn't want me to go outside. He didn't want me to stay in the house because he didn't have no car.
He didn't have no car?
Yeah, but I'm just talking about James Johnson still, but I'm not talking about a different story. I'm just talking about him when he was still asleep. I'm going to try something else, and I'm thinking about putting a flip-flop on his head.
No, you're getting a little crazy now.
Why?
That ain't what you told Papa before.
Well, I hadn't told you this story.
Well, you got to tell me the story from the beginning again.
Why?
Because I want to hear it again.
Why?
Because I'm interested in it. I want to know.
Well, James Johnson was very young and very cool, and he didn't want me to go outside. And he didn't want me really go outside, and he really didn't want me lawnmower, and he really didn't want me to do nothing. But he didn't want me. He wanted me vacuum.
Where did you see James Johnson at?
He was at the Kennywood shopping, you know.
I thought you said you seen him in the hospital.
I didn't tell that.
What'd you say then?
I said that he was at Bikini Mark, and that's what I said.
Mm.
He was at Bikini Mark?
Well, you told me that when James Johnson was in your mommy's belly.
And when he was done, he growed out mommy's belly. And when he gets done out my mommy's belly, he came down and buy everything for his new house. He was buying a new grill, a new vacuum, everything. And when James Jones was all finished and dead, and when he was done, I was at Grandma Sherry's house.
Yeah.
And when Grandma Sherry, I was home at Grandma Sherry's house. I was there for a long time ago. And when Mommy comes here and picked me up, I was going there at Uncle Lee's. When I was going at Uncle Lee's, I see my silver.
What's that got to do with James Johnson?
Well, James Johnson was dead, and I'm talking about Mommy when we was at Uncle Lee's. So James Johnson was dead. I'm still talking about James Johnson's story. But this is the end. Summer's over. When Mommy picked me up, her son, a big, huge vacuum. It was called Abyssal Shark Abyssal. And it was like 50 feet tall. It was very big. And it was very big, and I saw Aunt Colleen and Brent. And why he bought a big vacuum? Because I didn't know that. But he had a down thing for his vacuum when we tried to put that.
Well, let me ask you, Ezra, is James Johnson here with us? Can you see him?
No. I don't see him anywhere. He's at his house.
I thought you said he died.
Well, he done died. He just popped out clouds.
He popped out of the cloud.
Yeah.